Tom Izzo, the Michigan State men's basketball coach, has talked a bit at clinics that I've seen over the years where he talks about you can either win championships or you can win a lot of games. And it made me really want to study him, and I have over the seasons, to see what he really means by that. How does he put that into practice? I've seen him actually take his team in the Big Ten tournament and discipline a player that risks him losing a game, but he would rather do it at the Big Ten tournament than the NCAA tournament. And in particular year I was watching him when he did that, his team ended up in the Final Four, which is way overachieving compared to where their seeding was. And so as I look at that and make the connections between basketball and business, I think there's a couple of overlaps. In general, as a player, if you're just worried about yourself, I completed my task, say in the business world. You're certainly not going to win championships. You may win your game or your little battle, but you're not winning a championship. You need to look at the bigger picture and the longer term goal that you or your organization has. And again, to the Tom Izzo story, there's certain teams, hey, we won our conference. And maybe that's a big deal for you, but what's the ultimate championship that you want to aim for? Scott Christensen, who's a head cross-country coach at Stillwater High School in Minnesota, he's produced, or the school's produced, its alums have achieved the 4-minute mile more than any other high school in the country. And he talked about you can't always focus on every potential championship or every potential medal or meet. You have to prioritize things. And so he actually de-emphasized the conference meet in gearing up for the section and then eventually the state meet, oftentimes in his career. And related to that, and again, Tom Izzo, are you focusing on the NCAA or in the Big Ten tournament? And again, what are your intermediate milestones on your technical project in the business world that may be negatively impacting your long-term producibility, price point, marketing, or anything else? The other thing that both those coaches, Izzo and Christensen, seem to be really getting after is there's only so many times you can get up. If everything's a deadline, everything's a push, right from the beginning of your project all the way to the end, no one can handle that type of ongoing stress and that emotional swing all the time. So by de-emphasizing conference, we're not overstimulating the athlete and having them get up too often. And again, I think for business, when I've done project management tasks, I try and be careful pushing for intermediate milestones that may burn people out, and it costs us in the long run of really finishing the project right. So again, you can win championships or you can win a bunch of games. Think about how that applies to you in your business and how it applies in the sports world. You appreciate that philosophy and would like to see it implemented with the project you're working on, give us a call at Perry Solutions, and we'll see if we can win a championship with you as well.